Okay. Let's head out for a little bit. It's about 5:30 p.m. Hong Kong on Monday. I'll just head out and have a look around, take you to a couple of places. I've got a couple of places in mind. Still humid and hot, but at least the sun's gone down a bit. Let's head to Mong Kok train station and catch a train. Random Tesla sighting again, Maserati. So I'm actually thinking about having this for either dinner tonight or lunch. So that, take out the minced pork, because I don't like pork. Hello. And possibly adding some, what was I going to have? Some cheese dumplings. Chive dumplings. I don't know why they've put chives, but anyway, chive dumplings. So yeah, with hot rice noodles. What do you think? Looks good. Tesla number 642,000. I'll stop with the Tesla stuff soon, don't worry. It's just interesting. I'm pretty sure when I was here in 2019, I asked, we hopped in an Uber and there was a Tesla. And I asked the guy why there's so many Teslas. He said the government rebate is so big that, you know, many people buy them and even use them as Ubers. So I saw this cool place today when I was walking back to the hotel. It's called 𝐿𝐻𝐷, but I've looked behind the counter. It's also a coffee shop. So coffee's starting to become a thing in Hong Kong. It has been probably 5 years ago, I think. Yeah, there's a lot more coffee shops in Hong Kong than there was, say, 15 years ago. So it's not a bad thing. At least you can get a good coffee in Hong Kong. Ladies' market ready to fire up tonight. Looks so much better when the light goes down and it's lit up with all the lights. But we'll just make a separate video on that, I think. Remember I showed you guys the ladies' market when I was setting up this morning? Well, this is what it looks like when it's fully set up. So I'll do a separate video on that, probably deserves it. It's pretty cool, a lot of knickknacks. It's always fun to walk through. And I'll do that at night time because it looks so much better lit up. So this place is full of like video games, video game consoles, cables and all that sort of stuff. As you can already see down there, there's 2 levels. There's a basement level and there's a ground level. So let's go up to the ground level first and just have a quick walk through. Okay, so that was a quick tour of the Golden Computer Arcade. I saw my lens fog up a bit, so I don't know how the footage came out. It's very, very humid here, so let's see. I think we should go get some food. I'm starving. I'm not going to say anything. So for dinner, like I said, I was thinking of going to that restaurant near the hotel, but I'm that hungry all of a sudden that if this Macca's, which is always busy, it's a busy area here, if this isn't busy, I'll go and have a quick bite to eat there, and then I'll take you around another street just around the corner from here, and it's full of photography equipment, which a lot of you might like. So let's go and grab a bite to eat. That looks really good, but it's not dinner, but it does look good. All right, so also in Hong Kong, the menu's a little bit different than most menus, or probably where you're from. I think everyone's got their own unique menu, and Hong Kong's no different. So let's go in, check out the menu, see what we order. My go-to in Hong Kong, believe it or not, is a double cheeseburger meal. It's like standard on the menu, it's not something special, but let's have a look at the promotions, what they got here. Check that out. cream pie Oreo. That looks cool. A lot of chicken in McDonald's. Also need to check upstairs if there's any seats, because that's the main thing. Signature collections, let's have a look. Double Angus, that's too much, I reckon. I think I'm just going to go with the tried and true double cheeseburger meal. Yep, that one. Potato wedges. Ooh, that's interesting. So you get a choice of wedges or fries. Or mashed potatoes, or corn. So that's something you don't get back home. Let's just go with the fries. Whoa, I just spotted something. Not that I'd have it, but they have pasta and pizza and a ciabatta roll. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's navigate upstairs. And hopefully there's seats. It's pretty busy. I'm just going to have to sit here. Oh, interesting. So down there somewhere is the cheapest Michelin star restaurant in the world, 𝐯𝐢𝐬𝐻𝐿. I've eaten there and it was delicious. So another popular place in Sham Shui Po is 𝐿𝐻𝐿 Street. So basically it's a market, a lot of Christmas stuff at Christmas time, lights, SIM cards from all around the world. We'll try and head there now if I can remember how to get there. But I think it's just across the street, so let's go. There's another one of those cheap stores that has a lot of just knickknacks and stuff, you know, a lot of electronic stuff, holders, phone holders, face masks and what have you. But I'm not going in there because look how busy it is. So let's cross the street. So you need to go under the subway to cross the street, and sometimes in Hong Kong anyway, not always. You know, with the denseness of Hong Kong, it doesn't slow up traffic. So, as I said yesterday, if you want to work out, come to Hong Kong. 𝐿𝐻𝐿 Street, or 𝐿𝐻𝐿 Street, however you want to call it. I don't know. Okay, here it is. And they always play loud music here, so yeah, it's going to be interesting for YouTube. But yeah, a lot of lights. Geez, that's bright. I'm not even looking straight at it. So there's a lot of second-hand stuff. I mean, a lot of this stuff's new, but there's a lot of second-hand stuff. Like, check out these remote controls. Like, almost for any TV or anything that you want. Aircon, whatever remote you want. Phone cards galore, which I need to get. Batteries, magnets, so there's everything here. So this isn't the small market I said earlier, this is 𝐿𝐻𝐿 Street. Probably saying it wrong, doesn't surprise me, but yeah, this is more, like I said, lighting, all that sort of stuff, a lot of second-hand stuff, batteries, all this sort of stuff. Magnets, I remember there's a heap of magnets here. I'm just going to give you an example. So there's about 100 of these stores, right? So this is just outside the market. This is an actual shop, right? So check out, look, full of lights. Like, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. And there's another one right next to it. Philips. So imagine beacon lighting back home condensed into like a tenth of its size. Another lighting store. Another lighting store. You get the picture. I've actually never been to Hong Kong in May, believe it or not. I've been almost every other month of the year, just not in May. And it seems like this is the bloody hottest time to come. But anyway, it is what it is. All right, let's head down a bit further. So it wasn't the McDonald's I was at earlier, but they're everywhere. I've actually seen more remotes. Look at this. Like, they're old, but it's something that you might like. How many times is your 4-year-old TV remote broken and you need one, like antennas? You know, it's here. So if you want to pay $1,000, jump on a plane and come and get a remote, come to Hong Kong. If your TV is that valuable. Wow. Like I said earlier, unless you're looking for something specific, it's a bit overwhelming. Yeah. Like, I've been here that many times and I'm overwhelmed, so yeah. It's actually quite funny. But these carabiners, look, every size, every colour, whatever you want, massive ones, small ones, walking sticks, a lot of camping equipment, you know, lights, whatever. I actually didn't plan on coming down here tonight, but I can't help myself. Hey, I don't live here, so I might as well make the most of it. I can sleep tonight, not sleeping during the day. So here's one of those camera shops I was telling you about. And some high-end hi-fi store. Like, when I say high-end, I mean high-end. Like, we're not playing around here. Like, it's proper stuff. Camera store. It's like this sort of stuff. So it's like $100, magnetic. Don't know what brand it is, but similar to the Aperture ones. It looks like an Aperture MC Pro. There you go, they have them in stock. I think on Amazon you're waiting another month to get those, so yeah, it's all here. I want to grab some just normal MCs, Aperture MCs. I'm sure they have them somewhere. I don't know the price. Ball heads, panel lights, tripods. Actually, I need one of these carbon tripods. Don't know if I want to spend $100 on a no-name one, but I'm sure I'll find something. Ball heads, lavaliers. Just anything. You got cheap and you got expensive. So remember I was mentioning 𝐶𝐢𝐻? It's down there. Might even head there tomorrow for some dinner. Or actually lunch. Oh, cool. Record store. Literally records and records and records. How cool is that? I'm sure you can find some amazing stuff in there. So, oh, cool. I'm sure he's got repair stuff. He's got some old stuff there. There's a place here, I've seen it before, and it's got a lot of old CD players and tape decks and amps. Like some of this stuff from the 80s and 90s is actually worth more than the new stuff. It's better, well built. So yeah, it's amazing stuff. Such a cool shop. So some of you audiophiles that are watching this, you probably, I know the 𝐶𝐢𝐲𝐬, there's a certain 𝐶𝐢𝐲𝐬 amp that's really valuable at the moment. I don't think it's that one, but yeah, just some of this stuff from the 80s and 90s is built like tanks. So even the speakers, like the old ones, even today, if you get a good pair of speakers, they should last you 20, 30 years, unless you destroy them somehow, overpower them or, but yeah, it's so cool. So cool. Very cool. I know back in Mongkok, which I don't think it's there anymore, but we'll try and check it out tonight. Or whenever we head down to the ladies market, when I show you around there, I'll take you downstairs to this this place where they used to have, tube amplifiers, and they used to sell the old tubes. Like, we're talking 50-year-old tubes, you know, that you couldn't get, but this guy would have them. You'd see the old ratty, they were brand new, but they had the old, you know, you see the cardboard was all broken and that. It was amazing. Like, they don't make that sort of stuff anymore. So there was this place down in Mongkok that used to have them. So I'll see if it still exists. I don't think so, to be honest. I think they were knocking it down last time I was there in 2019, or changing it up. So yeah, we'll check it out at some point. Like I said, I'm after a SIM card, specifically for China. So this is a place to get it. Okay, so I'll let the cat out of the bag. I'm going to China in a couple of days. Shenzhen, 2 or 3 days. I've been there probably a dozen times in my lifetime. It's always fun, different adventure. So yep, I'm heading there in a couple of days. Magnet man, magnets everywhere. I've got to check some of these out because I need some. They're just really heavy, like these hooks. I've bought some of those hooks from Amazon. They're pretty cool. They're probably really cheap from here, but they hold a ton, literally. No, sorry, not a ton literally, but they hold a lot. Yeah, so cool. He's probably a professor in magnets. Probably been doing it for 50 years. Here's another magnet store right next door. But here we go. Look at all these SIM cards. It's insane. So the other thing with the SIM cards around here, they're all legit, at least in my experience, and they're a lot cheaper from the stores back in Tsim Shat Soi or Mongkok. They're all original cards. So, but yeah, I've never had an issue with them. So I don't know how they get them so cheap though. It's actually fascinating. Have you ever thought to yourself, I need a cable tie? Cable tie heaven. Check that out, every size. I'm actually going to buy some. I was at Bunnings a couple of months back and I need some really long ones and they didn't have them. But when I say didn't have them, didn't exist. So, how cool is that? I'm here making fun of it and I'm actually going to buy some at some point. Just not tonight. I just don't have the energy. Look at the size of these. They're massive. That's almost like a metre long. You can't sort of tell on the camera, but more SIM cards. More SIM cards. More remotes. See if any of your remotes are here. I bet everyone's got at least one of these, at least. So pause the video and tell me in the comments below which remote your one is. There's more here, although they look like second-hand ones. Wow. Awesome. So cool. And just for the record, that's my one there. Hey, more lights. Wow. More SIM cards, more lights. It's almost a common theme. More SIM cards, more lights, more SIM cards, more. Okay, so that's the end of 𝐿𝐻𝐻𝐻 Street. I'll still say it wrong. It's 𝐿𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻. Tell me in the comments below how to say it. I've got no idea. For years I've been calling it 𝐿𝐻𝐻𝐻 Street. So down there, I guess I can take you down, but that's more of the second-hand stuff. A lot of it's useless stuff. Like this stuff just thrown there, they've just found it on the side of the road or whatever, you know, when you throw your rubbish out, it's just like, you know, it's actually quite funny. But they're just trying to make a buck, so you can't knock them for that. This is something you can't get anymore in Australia. I remember having one of these years ago. So they're tennis rackets, but they're like fly swatters, fly zappers or whatever. So I've got a few there. I don't know how I'd go bringing that back through customs, but let's show you some more junk. Well, this isn't actually junk. This is a lot of pretty decent hardware stuff. You've got to remember Hong Kong's on the doorstep of China, so the manufacturing, most of that stuff comes from over there, so it's really easy for them to import it, or, you know, it just gets handed down, I guess, or they go buy it for cheap. Second-hand stuff. There's some hardware shops there. But yeah, some old hardware products here. A lot of Makita stuff, so I don't know if it's good or no good, but there's a lot of Makita stuff. That's the blue stuff here. So yeah, it's cool. All right, let's head back. Let's have a serious look at these SIM cards. I think I'm looking for 10 gig at least, just to be safe. I don't know. I mean, I know there's going to be some FaceTime calls and stuff, so that usually takes up a lot of data. So let's maybe go for 20. I don't know what my options are, to be honest. So it's always a tough one, China. So let's start having a look and see if we can buy one. Hello. Didn't like to look at that place for whatever reason. I know they're all the same SIM cards, but at the same time, it's always good to go where everyone else goes, right? So if there's a lot of people somewhere, you'd imagine, unless it's a scam, which could be, I'm not going to discount it, but there's a good chance that that's a proper reputable place. All right, let's go back to this dude that had all the people there. Now I can at least have a good look. So I think we'll head back to the hotel room, have a bit of a freshen up, might go back out again. So I've just missed the train, but you know what? You never need to worry in Hong Kong, because in 3 minutes there'll be another one. Minutes. And just like that. So if you ever miss a train in Hong Kong, don't stress. It's pretty busy too. Stop Hong Kong. I actually might, just before I go down the hotel room, I've actually been lying to you guys a lot, haven't I? Saying I'm going back to relax or whatever, but I keep getting ideas in my head. So I'm going to take you to a big shopping centre, probably not the best one, but probably one of my favourites in Hong Kong. And they have probably the best international market I've ever seen. products from all around the world. If you ever need anything, go shopping, go here. So I'll show you when I get there. Did you guys guess where I was taking you all? Well, here it is. Langham Place. Air-conditioned bliss. So Langham Place changes every time I come here. There's new shops, new developments. So let's see how this has changed in 3 years. So you can probably already tell from the first couple of shops that it's pretty high end here. Ice cream shops, chocolate shops. Like seriously, you can't get a sweet here that's not nice. It's amazing. Again, there's Italian tomato that I showed you earlier, which has got nothing to do with Italy. So here it is, Marketplace. This is the coolest supermarket I've ever been to. Let's check it out. So like I said, they've got fruits and meat and stuff from all around the world. Like I've got Wagyu beef from Japan. There's also a deli that's got the really high-end stuff, which I'll take you to. Fresh sushi, they've got a bakery. But you'll just find everything and anything here, and stuff that you've never seen before. So I remember I used to go crazy for these, well, similar to these things here, but they had peanut butter inside, so it was like a, geez, they probably exist here, but it was almost like an Oreo, but with peanut butter. And I know they, oh, here it is. Here it is, found them. Those things there, my God, are they delicious. They're not great for you, but absolutely delicious. I may or may not get some. Diet starts tomorrow. It's a big pack, pretty much telling you it's a big pack. Popcorn. Got a bit of everything. Like there's some interesting flavours here with Pringles and stuff, and like these are always cool. Cottage fries, tomato ketchup flavour. Ruffles. I mean, they have some of this stuff back in Australia, but old school, very old school. Sushi. There's actually a bigger one over in Hong Kong Island. It's probably 3 times the size of this, but I mean, even for a small supermarket like this, with all these, like this, everywhere from all around the world. Maybe some pistachios. Probably get to eat them happily, because my dog usually helps me eat the pistachios. He loves them. So anytime I have pistachios, I share them with him. Just a tip. This Fever Tree Mediterranean tonic water, the Mediterranean, goes absolutely perfectly with Bombay Sapphire gin. I swear it is amazing. Like, you can buy the cheap stuff, but that's well worth every cent. So remember, Bombay Sapphire, that one with the white label, with the Fever Tree Mediterranean tonic water is amazing. Champaghetti. Okay. Alright. Let's get some snacks for tonight. Looking for a chocolate bar or two. I think that's what I'm going to settle for. Around here, I think. Snickers, maybe. Yeah, let's get some Snickers. 2 for 22. Sounds like Richie Benno. Wow. You know what? If there's any tuna or anything, I might grab some. It doesn't look like it. It's probably the most popular one. Should we get some bread for the morning? Their bread's pretty cool here. Like, you can buy full loaves or you can buy like slices. Like they'll slice like, what's this, 5 slices for 24 bucks. Hong Kong again. But how cool is that? Like, yeah, is this cheese bread or something? That looks amazing. Triple cheese loaf. How cool is that? But yeah, instead of buying a whole loaf and throwing it out, like most of us do, they have slices, or you can buy a half a loaf. Golden cheese toast. Oh, it's making me hungry again. But I have been walking around along, so using all my energy. You know what? I changed my mind with the Snickers. I'm going to get the peanut butter biscuits. We don't have them at home, so we have Snickers at home, so there's no point getting that. So where are they? Ah, here we go. Gimme, gimme, gimme one of these. Whoa, that's a big packet. Okay. Yeah, let's get these. Peanut butter and chocolate, but I don't like chocolate that much. What was it, these ones? It might have even been these ones. 6, yeah, they come in small packs, so you know what? Let me get these ones. A bit smaller. So yeah, even better. Either way, they're coming home with me. Hello. Ni hao. Oh. No. No member. Can I use that? Octopus is there? Yep. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Okay, I'm going to use this left-hand lane. So I really want to get home now because it's still a decent walk from here. It's not massive, but when it's hot, it seems twice as long. Another McDonald's. So this is where the 𝐭𝐡𝐢𝐬 Hotel is in this precinct here. In 2009, I stayed at the 𝐭𝐡𝐢𝐬, and let me tell you, it's 5-star, right? So yeah, it's no joke. It was amazing. Probably the best hotel I've ever stayed at. Probably the best experience I've ever had in Hong Kong. So yeah, it's not cheap, but if you want to splurge on Hong Kong, stay at the 𝐭𝐡𝐢𝐬 and get a club room. So basically, hello. So basically, what the club room does, so you just get a normal room. You pay a little bit extra, and you get breakfast, lunch, dinner in like a buffet style, but it's quality stuff. You know, they've got coffee machines. You can go drink alcohol or just drink normal drinks anytime you want. It's absolutely amazing. I don't know about you, but pretty sure in Australia they don't sell Red Bull at the chemist. So this is called a dispensary. They're called chemists back home, or drugstores in America. So a 4-pack for 38 bucks at the chemist. Interesting. Remember I was telling you guys earlier about the guy that sold the tube amplifiers and the tubes for the amps? Pretty sure it was down there. And like I said, I'm pretty sure it was closed. It looks closed to me. Looks like they're doing some construction or something down there. But yeah, so it was downstairs on the ground floor. And there was another entrance just down here. Let's just walk down here just to make sure. I could be wrong, but it was on one of these corners anyway. That I know for sure. So yeah, it might have been down there. But anyway, that's sad. Look, I might find it tomorrow. Highly unlikely, but we'll see.